For any parent, knowing that their child feels good within themselves is so important. Are you looking to change? Most of the parents that come to work with me are feeling absolutely drained, confused and desperate for things to change. Everything else may be going great within their lives, but because they know that their child just isn't feeling good within themselves, they are constantly worrying about them. Would you recognise that at the moment your child is most probably feeling like nobody understands how they feel, unsure of themselves and their world around them, and lacking in confidence? My name is Jenny Harrison, and for the last 10 years I have been supporting children within childcare settings and studying the mind and the body and the connection between the mind and the body and why this is so important for children. As an adult who was a sensitive child, I can completely understand how it feels when you feel like nobody understands you and you don't know how to feel better. It is my pleasure to be able to share with you the Goulding SleepTalk for Children process, which has enabled hundreds of families across the world help their children feel good. Let's hear from just a few of the parents that I have been able to help so far.
I started using SleepTalk last summer with my son because I was feeling really anxious about him returning to school. The previous September, as a 7-year-old, he'd been really anxious about going to school, and that really demonstrated in his behaviour, in that he was becoming quite frustrated and angry. And just using this really simple process really made such a massive impact on our family, and my son started to feel so much happier and calmer. The tantrums about homework went from an hour just to 2 minutes, and it was just fantastic to see him really blossom in that way. And I would just encourage anybody to use this process. I really just can't express enough. It's just been so wonderful to be in control and make that empowerment as a parent. It really is just fantastic.
The main reason I needed help with some sleep talk was because my son has had health issues from a very young age, and he struggles to eat lots of different textures. This means it's really difficult to get him to eat anything at all, and because he's such a fussy eater, I really didn't know what to do. I felt it's very important at this stage in his life to make sure that we get things sorted out so that it's not going to become a problem as things go on in the future. The Sleep Talk programme was really easy to get into. As a very busy mum, it fits him really easily. He's not aware that I'm even there, but it's had such a big impact on what he now will eat. We cook together, he tries lots of new things, and it only took about 2 weeks for the first signs of change. Having worked with children for a long time, I feel that the Sleep Talk programme has really helped, and so I would definitely recommend that any parent that's having problems would give this a go.
I started doing Sleep Talk with my little boy the summer just before he started school. He was just turned 4 at the time. He was a really nervous little boy, never wanted to leave my side, didn't like it if I left the room, found it very, very difficult in new situations, and was really quite hard work, and we were very worried about him starting school. We thought he would really struggle in the new environment, and had expectations of lots of tears when we started. So we spoke to Jenny and we started the Sleep Talk programme, and it completely changed him almost overnight really, but certainly within the first few weeks he was calmer, he was happier, and he was able to explain what was wrong. And now 18 months later we've got a completely different boy. He's thriving at school, he's sleeping well, he's eating well, and he's a really happy boy. So thank goodness for Jenny and for Sleep Talk. We now have a son who is happy and thriving and really enjoying life, and it means the rest of the family are happy and enjoying life too.
So you have just heard from a few parents, but this process can help with a range of things that your child may be experiencing at the moment, such as fears and anxiety, bedwetting, lacking in confidence, nail biting, not enjoying school, problems sleeping through the night, fussy eating, and many more. Perhaps your son is bedwetting and you are exhausted every evening changing the sheets. Maybe you are dreading dropping your daughter off at nursery because when she fills up with tears you just wish you had a way to help her feel better within herself so that she can enjoy her day. Confidence is also so key to academic achievement, and maybe you're seeing your son sitting doing his homework every evening, getting so frustrated within himself because he feels like he just can't do it. If any of this sounds familiar to you, I would love to help you. Contact me today on 07 515 261 222 to help your child feel good within themselves.